I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
What am I doing here? This patrol is...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Totalis. Someone there? Such arrogance.
Ringo! Protego!
No! Do you think this is funny?
I'll snap that one.
How childish!
Glacius!
Won't get away with that.
Ontario! Confringo! Bombarda!
Rubber up white. This way.
Confringo! Defender!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Bombarda! Protego! Revelio!
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Confringo! Protego!
Why can't I hit you? No! You're making this too easy.
Bombarda!
I won't be good. Better.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus!
I will...
Revelio!
Fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
I should tell you, Rumor is that
For better or for worse, we're in.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Glacius!
Not quiet enough.
Expelliarmus! This mine looks like a tomb.
it was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
There you are.
Prodigo! Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of individuals. Really?
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo!
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo! Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Compulso. Levioso. Protego. Stupid.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
A
Revelio!
welcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I know I heard something. An intruder!
Expelliarmus!
Too slow.
Incendio! Protego! Depulsor!
I'll cut you from shoes to shackles. Beautiful.
Incendio!
Stop it!
Incendio! Depulsor!
Seems your art isn't a little tall.
Glacius! Depulsor! Incendio! Confringo! We're not finished yet. Confringo's almost. Bombarda! Protego! Confringo! Defendo! Aerial! Protego! Bombarda! Stupid!
What an
Confringo.
unfortunate end for you!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Revelio! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Revelio!
What do you have there?
A journal. Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help us
A
unravel
canvas
more of
piece.
this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio!
I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
I see. Well, I knew that you and Sebastian Salo were close, but now you are even beginning to speak like him. I would only caution you, be careful what you take. The future you carve out cannot be taken back. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. Channel your magic towards your target. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Bombada! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it. At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidget? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered up.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. I'll look after you. Imperium. Protego. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
I've seen Billywig before, Snake.
Protego. Revelio.
One in Merlin. Ah! The lamb returns to the wood.
Protego.
No.
Confringo. I should investigate. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda.
Was it upper or lower? What's that? Better have a look.
Protego.
You can't hold out forever.
So close. Confringo. Incendia. You will Imperium.
Expulsion!
Quite conductive, aren't we? You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' help stolen by others now, should you?
Bombarda. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Reduction.
Confringo. Descender. Confringo! Defender! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio!
Anyone looking for trouble?
Descender!
I'm out before
Protego!
Now you just get...
Confringo!
What have you done?
Defender!
I'll have to fight eventually.
Confringo! Bombarda!
I've seen Billywigs with more sting.
Descendo! I know a Merlin trial when I... Defendo! Protego! Descendo! Revelio!
You will not survive this fight! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
You'll pay for that! Confringo! Tiger!
No! Confringo!
Confringo! Protego! Stupid one! Revelio! This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those Bulbajubas? Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Just my luck. Bombarda! Descendo! Confringo! Protego! Stupid one! Descendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Lindo! Depulso! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Descendo! Depulso! Glacius! Protego! Stupid! Stupid! Depulso! Incendio! Descendo! Revelio!
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio! Descendo! Accio! Revelio! What do we have here? A demiguise. Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone.
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.